Welcome to the Sunday morning simulcast with Rom Wills. Even the little things can bring joy. You know what? Where I live now, I got a parking. I got a garage. Garage in my townhouse, right? And I enjoy it so much because I remember when I was living in my last place. It was just parking lot and everything. Sometimes I have to be there at a certain time to get a parking space in front of my place, directly in front of my apartment. And the times that I didn't, I'd be like, but the times I did, I was actually very happy because I'm one of those people, I need to be able to see my car good, And I was thinking about that. I was like, I got joy out of that. In fact, it's a joy to be able to park my car in a garage, And that's just, it seems small. It can even seem petty to someone. But I bring joy from it. I get joy from it. And here's the thing. One of the things I've found in life is you do have to take joy in even little things because they can bring joy. Even little things. Because a lot of times, so many people going through life, they so focus on the major things happening. And in fact, it could be something small, but it becomes big to them. Let's be real. I remember there was a content creator. I forget which one now, but many content creators have seen this where, they can have a bunch of people who get in their comments and praising them, but they only get upset over the one person who don't like it. He focused on that. Shoot. And I can relate to that. And I was thinking about that. I was like, you have everything else going, but you get worried about that small thing. Or, it's like you get 10 things, right? 9 things are going very well. That one thing, and it's not even that big. It's actually minor, but you be focused on it. It was like, no. How about do it the other way around? Focus on even the smallest things that do bring joy, Shoot, and I've said this before, just getting up every morning, that's a joy for me. Being able to walk, being able to do stuff, every dollar I get is a joy, especially anybody in business can relate to that. Even if you're getting a whole lot of dollars, hey, but sometimes some people be struggling for that one thing. It's like, when many brick and mortar businesses get started, you notice if you go in there, you'll see that dollar bill, their first dollar. But that's a joy. Like the little things in life, get a joy. Sometimes when I remember back in the day when I was working in DC and, I was working for the government and I remember we'd be going home. I had to walk past the White House, walk through the park and everything. And where I would get the bus to go home, it was like a little park. I think it was Farragut North. Hadn't been there in such a long time. And it was a nice little park. And, I would just get there and I would just sit there. I wouldn't even go home right away, unless I had something to do. But I would just sit there and be like, take in the air, watch the squirrels, go around, watch dudes try to holler at some woman. It was just entertainment. But it was a joy just to sit there. Sometimes just sitting in nature and everything. Where I used to live, when I first moved around there's a little duck pond. And I used to go there a lot. And you just sit there, maybe walk around and everything. Take the joy in that. Take the joy in just being able to walk around. Take the joy that your car, if you got to drive someplace, your car is working. I've had some hoopties. I had some hoopties. You know what? And you know what? It's a joy. Just, they start, boom. They start, whatever. In fact, I had one hoopty. I got this car. It was an older Cadillac. And I thought it had low mileage. But really, it had been driven for so long, the speedometer just started over. That was a funny one. But just driving it so long and just the joy in just even driving that hoopty, you know? So it was like, you know, everything going well. Like take it, I mean, seriously, don't take it for granted. If you're able to eat something, no, I'm serious about the eating part too. If you're able to eat something, even if it's bad for you, you're still able to eat it. There's some people out there wish they had that food. You know, I mean, we're not talking enough about hunger out here. I mean, there's just so much. A lot of kids are going hungry. You know, and I'll share this with you. There were a couple of times I ate off the streets when I was young. Hence why I had to be taken out of that environment. So it was just like, okay, you know, enjoy it. It was like, hey, enjoy being able to have, there's some people in the world, they don't have indoor plumbing. Even in this country, don't have indoor plumbing. Believe it or not. Yeah, most people do, but there's still some people, they gotta go outside. You know? They don't even have just that toilet right there. You know, I have a friend, a couple friends, they live in intentional communities and they got like little cabins. They don't even have toilets in there. They gotta get up, go to another house on the property to do stuff. And I was like, damn, you can't even just get up in the middle of the night and just go do your thing? I mean, yeah, they could go outside to the woods or something, but you know. But find the joy in that. Like for everything that you have, appreciate it. Even the little stuff, celebrate it. Because some people don't have it. Really, they don't. They don't. You know, you have a lot of people worried about losing weight and everything. And yeah, it's an issue, but at the same time, they're in a place where they can eat the food to even get to that point. Now, people can argue whatever about it, but some people there are people on this planet who wish they were at that point, you know? And in fact, that's why I'm funny about wasting food. I am funny about wasting food, you know? That's why one thing, if people see my refrigerator, it's mostly empty. It's mostly empty. I don't keep, because I don't like leftovers. I don't like being in a position where something being there so long I can't eat it, you know? I don't like leftovers. So I get just enough to eat because, you know, some people will have so much food. There's plenty of people got so much food in the refrigerator and they waste a lot of it. But there's somebody else who wish they had that. Now, it might seem small, but it's significant, you know? It's significant. Like, take joy in that. Take joy that you can eat. Take joy in that you have a roof over your head. Take joy that you have a working air conditioner. I'm serious. Just take joy. You know, I know someone, they were in a house for a long time, but because of their financial situation, they didn't have a working air conditioner. They couldn't afford to, they had it at first, but they couldn't afford to fix it. So during the summers, they just had to have some fans, and hopefully there was a good breeze. During the winter, they had a bunch of heating devices all over the house. So take joy if you got just a working air conditioner. Take joy in that, you know, and appreciate it. Appreciate what you do have. All right. So that's all I have for today. As always, I want everyone to keep rising to become the best version of yourselves. Peace and blessings.